Our headliner is from Denver, Colorado.
Woo!
She's been on the TV show America's Funniest Mom and the Steve and Stephanie Morning Radio Show. She's excited for her first time here on Friday Night Funnies, not only because it's the 50th show, but because she got the time zone right. Please welcome to the screen, ladies and gentlemen, Stephanie McHugh. Woo!
Thank you. Thank you very much, Lynn. Oh my God, what an amazing show. Let's give it up for everyone. So sorry I don't have the blue background. Like everyone else, but let's pretend. A little bit about myself. First of all, there's some good-looking women comedians on this show too. The bar is high, but I am in my 50s. In fact, I'm turning 55 next week. Super excited. Woo!
Good
That's
job.
right. Kohl's senior discount on Tuesday. Mommy needs new sports bras.
Yeah.
I am single, divorced actually, and because I'm in my 50s, I did get a cat because it's the law. And she goes with the other 8 cats that I have, so that is we need to get a play date for the kitties all together. But I also have kids. I have 2 girls, and I'm an empty nester. So I took a dance class. Seriously though, it's like having a rock in your shoe for 21 years. I miss the rock. I miss them. It was so sad when they left, but it's good. It gave me time to follow my dream, just to really devote 100% of my time to stand-up comedy. And then I'm like, holy crap, there goes my material off to college. But best we can. And man, I feel it, you guys. It was hard when they were at home. You're trying to do comedy at night, right? And take care of the kids. Finally, I just said, screw it. I'm just going to do the 80-20 rule. And you can get so much more done when you're only doing 20%. So much more. Like one night I gave him macaroni for dinner. The next night I gave him the cheese packet. Maybe at home with some boiling water, but gosh, I skipped the Benadryl. That would have been a good, I wish I would have known about that. Where the moms, But I feel like I'm following my dream of doing stand-up comedy, and it totally rubbed off on my kids, because my daughter came up to me and she said, Mama, I want to do statistical math for insurance companies. Are you cussing? I have no idea. Because I'm really into calculus. I'm like, if that's like sexting, I raised you better than that young lady. Just But their dad and I, we did get divorced when they were young. It's been about 15 years now, but I feel really blessed because we get along pretty well. When it came time to tell the kids about the divorce, we sat them down and we said, girls, a family's like a puzzle. And mommy and daddy's puzzle pieces don't fit together anymore, but they will always fit with yours. And we're going to tell your teachers, and you can tell your friends whenever you feel comfortable sharing. So then my baby girl felt comfortable when the elementary school was being let out and the parking lot was full of parents, teachers, kids. And she saw her best friend 2 buses down. So she goes, hey, Maddie, my parents are getting a divorce. Their puzzle pieces don't fit together anymore. I said, hey, Maddie, it's not because mommy isn't a nice piece of puzzle. Because mommy works really hard on her puzzle piece. Just because daddy can't appreciate a hot piece of puzzle. Hey, I know. I know. I don't want to use my inside voice because how's the, okay, fine. So everybody. We didn't really yell at each other. We were both kind of passive aggressive. He would have to figure out how angry I was by how sweet the name I would use to call him. Anyone else use that technique? Honey, could you please take the garbage out? Okay. Sweet pie, don't forget to take, all right. Butterscotch cupcake. I'm just pretending. In the mood. Big dark compost pile where that garbage can used to be. Not mad sugar nuts. Wondering when that's gonna happen. So Sugar Nuts got remarried at Red Rocks. That's like a big, huge concert place outside here, right outside of Denver. Have you heard of that? And they had a really, you can have a wedding there, which I had no idea. It was really pretty. She wore like a cream colored pantsuit. I think I couldn't see through the bushes totally, but it looked. But now I'm like, crap. Now Red Rocks is where Sugar Nuts got married. I'm going to wipe that memory out of them. I'm going to have sex with the next rock star coming to Red Rocks. Thank you. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did a little research. Mormon Tabernacle Choir. We had a very special Easter sunrise service. So I got back out there, tried dating, right? But if you say you're a stand-up comic, that freaks guys out. It's all in the wording. So I just generalized it and said I was in the entertainment business. And yeah, they loved it. I couldn't tell if my computer froze. I'm like, oh no, it wasn't funny. Is it weird that I'm relieved that it wasn't the computer freezing? Yeah, so I did 3 lap dances at Starbucks every week. It was great. Thank you. Stranger danger for kids, but there's stranger danger for women too, right? You have to be. Thank you. Yeah. Always meet in a public place. Keep your drink with you. I get easily sidetracked though. I'll be like, 2 puppies? Oh my God. No bad man would have 2 puppies. Yes, man. That's not a puppy, that's a sock puppet. Oh, be careful. That's all I'm saying. Sugar Nuts said the reason for our divorce was that I had ADD, and that wasn't the reason, but he was spot on that I have ADD, because about 75% of the time when I'm shaving my legs, I forget to shave both legs. Jason, no, nobody? Okay, so like I'll be shaving one leg and then I'll go, oh my gosh, if I put conditioner in my hair right now, it's so soft and silky, and then I forget, and that smells crazy. Like you can't explain that away, not even in the back of the van. They are freaking out. I'm like, feel this leg, it's nice and smooth. Oh, don't touch this one. This one. Very nice. So the kids are out of the house. The irony of life, though, is now that I have the free time, my dad needs help. My dad has Parkinson's and a little bit of dementia. But I feel lucky that I live close so I can help out. And I take him to some of his activities, and he has a boxing class. There is a Parkinson's boxing class. It helps with hand-eye coordination.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I can take the class with him. And at the end of the class, someone came up to my dad and said, Jim, thanks for bringing the eye candy to the class today. You guys, I'm the new young hot chick in Parkinson's boxing class.
Excellent.
And because they have dementia, I'm the new young hot chick every time.
Nice.
I'm getting a lot of phone numbers. It's the same one over and over.
Oh, shit.
He's gonna call once he remembers. It's gonna be great. Before COVID happened, it has been such a hard time for comedians. I was performing on the cruise ships right up until March 18th. I was performing on the cruise ships, and it was wonderful. They flew me to like Seattle, New York City, Miami, but regardless of where you get on the boat, it is always New Jersey on a boat. And they are very loud and they are very hairy.
Oh.
But they're nice people. They're really nice people. I don't know if anyone's from New Jersey out there. Hopefully not. We can keep talking about them. But if they are, they're great. And I did do one cruise to Alaska, and everyone was like, oh my gosh, Alaska is so pretty. And I'm like, really? Because I live in Colorado. I mean, I think we know what pretty is, but holy crap, Alaska is gorgeous. It's like the Brad Pitt of the States. I feel like Alaska goes, we have mountains. Colorado goes, we have mountains. Alaska goes, we have bald eagles. So do we. We have whales. You know what? Shut up, Brad. Nobody wants to hear about your whales. We have prairie dogs, okay? Rabies. Do your whales have rabies? I don't think so. And like a lot of comedians, I had to pivot, right? You had to pivot your career during the pandemic. So I did. And my new career is a cashier at Whole Foods. Thank you. You know what? When life gives you lemons, you sell them at Whole Foods. Organic, non-GMO, cruelty-free. That's what we did. $12.95 each. But I have to say, honestly, it was a lifesaver. It was nice to go out and see other people. I felt very safe. I work at an upscale, actually, the part of Denver that I work at is where the rich people's chefs go to shop. That's how upscale it is. I know, it was crazy, but I felt very safe. They wouldn't let anyone in without a mask or a Patagonia jacket. And so just load off. You know, you got that kind of security going on when I'm in my Costco jacket. But it's good. And honestly, too, I did it so that I can get vaccinated. I'm an essential worker. Get bumped up, right, to the front of the line.
Yeah.
Because let's face it, I don't know when the comics are going to get in there. So, but here's what's crazy, and I really like the people that I work with. It was so nice. But you only got to know people really well with a mask on. You didn't see half of their face until like 6 weeks later in the break room, you see him. And so some of us, this does not match this, right? If you get someone going, hey, I didn't know you were British. Oh. Or someone goes, hey, that means they don't know who you are.
Right.
Kim, I'm with you. I'm going to be a little freaked out when we can go in public without a mask. I don't know why.
Yeah.
It's going to freak me out a little bit.
It'd be weird.
I think I'd almost rather, see people topless or something than mask on. For real. Oh my gosh, yes. I just looked at the chats. I don't even know. Am I almost off? I do. I need to get off here, don't I, Lynn?
1 minute. 1 minute.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, thank you so much for having me. And it's been quite a wild ride, sort of taking care of my dad through the pandemic and things like that. But we got to laugh. We got to be happy. It just feels so good. I'm glad we're pivoting and being online. Friday Night Funnies is awesome. And I still, even though my dad's having trouble, my mom's mom, I have one grandma who's alive and kicking.
Wow.
I know. Yep. Apple Tree Assisted Living. But here's the deal. I was walking through the hallway, and like 20 years ago, it was big band music in the hallways. And now it's the Beatles and the Beach Boys.
No.
I know. I'm like,
So weird.
holy crap. I am about 20 years away from slurping pudding to Hungry Like the Wolf.
Yeah.
Susan's going to be in ICU listening to Living on a Prayer.
Yeah.
Someone's going to be in the Alzheimer's ward hearing, don't you forget. Guys, thank you so much for having me. It's been an awesome show. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Stephanie McHugh, ladies and gentlemen, let her hear it. Let her hear it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming. This was such a great show. I love you all. And I'm going to bring back to the stage. Please welcome your creator, the creator of Friday Night Funnies, Keisha.
Guys, oh, I'm so excited. That was our 50th show and you guys fucking rocked it. Oh my, sorry about, who cares? We did 50 shows. That's amazing. I can curse.
Yes.
Seriously, thank you to everyone who is watching this. And just so everybody knows, if you know people who want to see our show, you can still buy tickets at hotmic.events and you can watch until tomorrow night at midnight. How cool is that? And we have new merch. We have new merch that you can get. And I know that Jim will be on next week with his t-shirt. And I'm putting an order in tonight. It's really cool stuff. And just so you know, there's going to be one VIP box that gets a gift. And there's going to be one Hot Mic streamer that gets a gift. And I'll put the announcement maybe Saturday or Monday because Hot Mic isn't open till Monday. So I'm going to put the winners in and we will get your addresses and I'm going to send you some merch from Friday Night Funnies. So much, everybody. And Christina, who's on board next week?
Let's take a look, Keisha. There they are.
Oh my God, you guys, Brian Kiley's headlining. He's awesome. And Keith, who's in the audience tonight, is our host next week. And we've got two bald guys on board. How fun is that?
That's the limit. That's the limit of bald guys.
Yeah, exactly. Can't do three. So we have Helene Witt, John O'Keefe, who's from England. And we've got guest comic Simply Courtney, Kate Rosejen, who is related to us in Friday Night Funnies through Christina, her boyfriend, that's his sister, and she's really funny as Ed is, we all know, and Lisa Gilbert. You guys,
Oh, be
please
fun. Yeah.
tickets for next week, or yeah, and just stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you next Friday. We love you.
All right.
Thank you, everybody, so much. That was so
Thanks, Keisha.
Great.
That was awesome.
Thanks,
Thank
everybody.
you.
Really great.
Oh my